Firecracker Jamie Dornan and his secret love affair discovered by Amelia Warner. The media gathered to capture the photo of Jamie Dornan with his wife, Amelia Warner, as a testament to the peaceful marriage that Hollywood admired. Jamie stepped out of the black limousine, adjusted his collar, and smiled handsomely, melting hundreds of hearts watching. Amelia put her arm around him, gentle as always, but inside she felt something was wrong. In the champagne smoke and flash, a strange gaze swept over Jamie, cold, sharp. The red-brown-haired woman stood in the crowd, wearing sunglasses and a long black dress with a slit at the thigh. She was not a celebrity. But Amelia recognized that gaze. Once in the photo Jamie had hidden on his phone. The photo, he said, was of the new director on the Italian set. That evening, while Jamie was chatting with the directors, Amelia quietly followed the red-haired woman into the women's restroom. The door closed. No one witnessed that brief but haunting confrontation. "Who are you?" Amelia asked, her voice cold as steel. "I am the one he fell in love with, when you were too busy playing the good wife." The other whispered, smiling slightly, "My name is not important. What is important is, Jamie no longer belongs to you." Behind the scenes of A Secret, 2 months ago, while filming the action movie, Whispers of Florence, in Italy, Jamie met her, Eva M. A young, quiet, hurt-eyed costume designer. Once he was slightly injured during a dangerous scene, Eva was the one who disinfected his wound, her hands shaking slightly, but her gaze was extremely determined. They talked every night after filming. Jamie talked about the pressure of maintaining the image of a model husband. Eva talked about her father who had betrayed her mother. Both were immersed in the feeling of understanding each other, something Jamie thought he had lost with Amelia a long time ago. It all started with text messages. Then came the late nights. Once, then many times, it is impossible to stop. Jamie, who once declared, "I hate betrayal more than anything," in an interview, was the first to break his own rules. They thought no one would know. But Eva was not someone who only sought emotions. She kept all the messages, selfies, and secretly filmed videos backstage, a complete dossier for when needed. Amelia and the investigation in the dark. Amelia was not naive. She was an artist, but also a woman who had lived long enough in showbiz to understand, love cannot be lived on images alone. After Cannes, Amelia hired a cybersecurity expert, Thomas Ray, a hacker who had worked for many famous divorce lawyers. She just needed to know the truth. Not to get a divorce right away, but to prepare. After only 5 days, Thomas sent her a 48 megabytes file called forenz.zip. Among them, history of Jamie and Eva's chats over the encrypted Signal app, where they met at the Luna Blue Hotel in Florence, including the room bill, a video from the hotel room door, Jamie hugging Eva from behind, lips on her neck. Amelia sat silently in front of the screen for 3 hours. No tears, no anger, just stunned. The blackmailer in the dark. 3 days later, an anonymous email arrived in Jamie's personal inbox. From fire.unseen@protonmail.com. Subject: I know everything about Eva M. Body. I have all the evidence. If you don't want your career ruined, I have some conditions. Jamie thought it was the press, or Eva. But no, the email came from someone even more dangerous. This person didn't ask for money. They wanted Jamie to play the victim, publicly breaking up with Amelia in front of the media, with the reason that she was cold and no longer supported her husband's career. When Jamie refused, photos of her with Eva began to appear scattered on small forums, not enough to cause a scandal, but enough to sow suspicion. Amelia silently watched everything. She was not the one behind the blackmail, but she knew that a third person was using this incident as a political card. maybe a professional rival, maybe a journalist who wanted to destroy Jamie Dornan's image. Confession in the rainy night. One October night, it was raining heavily in London. Jamie returned home from a photo shoot for a perfume campaign. He found Amelia sitting in the living room. On the table was a printed document called Forenz.zip. "I know everything," she said, placing her hand on the photo of Eva and Jamie in the elevator. Jamie collapsed into the chair. Any denial was meaningless. "Will you divorce me?" he asked, his eyes red. "No, but I won't shield you from public punishment. Your career, it's up to them now." Jamie was stunned. He understood. Amelia didn't need to destroy him with divorce papers. She would let him destroy himself with his own betrayal. Social media explodes. Fans are outraged. The media hunts for Eva. An anonymous blogger releases pictures of Jamie and Eva on Twitter, X. Within 24 hours, the hashtag Jamie Dornan affair climbs to the top 3 worldwide. Fans are divided into two camps. One side is angry, accusing Jamie of being two-faced behind a romantic shell. The other side is endlessly curious. Who is Eva M? Eva's identity becomes the target of dozens of journalists. But she has disappeared. No one knows where she is. All social media accounts disappear. Old friends refuse to be interviewed. A theory begins to spread. Eva is not just a secret lover, but a tool hired by someone to sabotage Jamie from within. Rebirth or destruction. 6 months after the scandal, Jamie appears on a talk show, thinner, quieter, eyes like someone who has insomnia. "I hurt the best woman in my life. And I don't expect anyone to forgive me for that." Amelia was not in the audience. She had just finished writing a new novel, The Third Man Who Never Had a Name. In it, the male protagonist is an actor who betrays his wife in a fake love affair, led by both the media and greed. Critics praised it as intense and honest, and who is that person? Eva M never appeared in public. A year later, in an interview with a small art magazine in Milan, a woman named Elena Marquez, a makeup artist who had worked with many film crews, appeared with dyed reddish-brown hair, a soft Italian accent, and a meaningful smile. "I worked with Jamie Dornan. Maybe, but I was never the one he loved. I was just the one he believed he loved." Quote,